Hello everybody, my name's Wendy Lehman. I'm a fashion stylist and personal shopper, and this is another in my short series of videos about tips that I wanted to share regarding tops and how you look on Zoom. I'm saying tops because everybody only sees you from the waist up, so what's going on under the table stays under the table. If this is your first time to my channel, please like and subscribe. If you're a regular, welcome back. I've been going through colours, so I'm now going to talk about navy. I've got a few things in navy. I'm a yellow-based autumn palette, so my navies, are better if they're yellow-based, not that very, very dark navy that is mostly the navy that you see in the shops, or often the navy that you see in the shops, and that people with a winter palette can do better than I can. This counts as blue, and I know it looks like I'm about to go into outer space, but it's got such, again, in real life, I would wear this under something because I think it's a little bit too much, a little bit too garish on its own, but I wanted to share it for two reasons. In my previous video, I talked about sleeve lengths, and I wanted to show you how this shaped sleeve is so much better on me than the real sleeve on this top, which is like that. And that whole thing just all looks a bit non for me. It's a bit, I must find a better word than non, but it's just, it lacks structure. Because I have a very straight body geometry, I'm much better in things that have more structure to them. So there are two issues about that. One is that as I get older, I don't want to show as much flesh. It's never as, hiding more than showing as you get older is definitely the way to go. But also, it's good to get a little bit less structured as you get older, because very structured as you get older can look a bit aging. So for me, that's a real challenge. I need that structure because that's what works well on my body geometry, but I need to find a way to compensate against that as I'm aging, because I want to keep a more contemporary look. I don't want to look, I have no desire to look like mutton dressed up as lamb. I don't aspire to that, and I don't encourage my clients to dress too young, but I do encourage them to dress in a contemporary way and in a way that really works for their body geometry. And so as we age, these are some of the challenges that we deal with. So I just wanted to share that. All I've done with this is actually just taken the sleeve from the inside and tucked it up like that, so that I get a better structure. And I've done this on screen. Again, you tend to only kind of see this much of it. I've worn a dressed down earring. These are from Polymer COS earrings. So I love COS jewellery. I really recommend COS jewellery. I love all of COS, but a lot of it is much too oversized for me. But I think their jewellery is just really funky and really great. And I would do very little else if I was wearing this, because it's a lot of reflection and a lot of space cadet kind of look. Okay, so to quickly just show you a few of my navy tops that I think have worked okay on screen. This has the same problem with the sleeve length, but it's such a cute sleeve, and it's so interesting when as you know, I'm talking with my hands. It's so nice to see that little bit of softness and that little bit of movement, that I have done it on screen. I do think it works. But it's, I have that problem with the sleeve length. So in the real world, and if it wasn't so hot at the moment, I would wear a long sleeve t-shirt probably coming out from underneath this, and then you would get the joy of this, but you wouldn't have you wouldn't have it cutting me off here. So this is Oliver Bonas. I'm a big fan of Oliver Bonas's clothes. I think they do great prints. I think their scarves are wonderful. So if you're somebody who does a lot of scarves, then definitely go into Oliver Bonas. And again, I think their jewellery is really interesting. But some of their clothes are great too. So that's worked quite well, I think. And again, it just doesn't really matter what's going on underneath, but you could do this with denim, no problem, or you could just do this with sweatpants or whatever. This is a much better top for me in every respect, because it's very structured. The fabric's quite stiff. It's got lots of straight lines, which those of you that know me now will know is good for me. It's got a great shoulder/arm hole, which is also good, and it needs very little else with it apart from just an earring. I'd probably do a metallic earring with this, because with just a non-metallic earring it's maybe a little bit too plain, but I mean, I think that works okay. So these would go well too. So that's great. As a shape, it's really good, but as we know, that doesn't matter when you're sitting down. Necklines, I think I've already talked a bit about necklines. Necklines can be really powerful and important on screen. So this is a Jackie O kind of neckline. I haven't done it up. Let me show you with it done up. Hang on. Okay, so it stands quite straight. Now, there's a big difference between this and a cowl neck. A cowl neck is one that kind of starts up here and flops down. I'm on record as saying I don't think a cowl neck does any woman a favour. Only women with soft features can wear that kind of softness, and the cowl neck is not the way to do softness around your face. The cowl neck is mumsy, frumpy. I've never seen anybody in a proper cowl neck, one that starts from here and kind of tumbles down. I've never seen them look good. They can certainly look infinitely better in other things. But a little Jackie O neck like that sort of stands up and is a bit boat shaped but has a little bit of softness there, that's great. That's great for pretty much every woman, whether you've got an acute jaw angle, whether you've got a soft neck, every woman can wear this neck. And it's elegant, it's smart, it's soft but still a bit powerful. It's a really good neckline. So that's been a great top for wearing on screen this summer. And then I wanted to share this one, which again is I think in one of the previous videos when I was doing neutrals, I showed you a top which has lines. Now I can see that this isn't going to be so. Oh, here we go. So you can see, I hope you can see on screen, the lines that are coming down here, which again, that is just that little bit of interest. I'm not a kind of, I'm not somebody that does a lot of sort of busy pinch pleating normally, but this little bit of interest here, the fact that it's in straight lines, I'm not somebody who does lace or broderie anglaise or anything like that, but this little bit of interest is something nice for the eye to rest on. It's straight, which as I keep saying is good for me, not for everybody, might not be right for you, but it's definitely right for me. But it just gives a bit of interest. And again, I probably wouldn't choose to do any sort of necklace here because I think that would fight with what's going on here. But I would do an earring, and I might do a more dramatic earring, something that's got more reflection in it, so something metallic. Okay, as I've already said, I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet, so I'll stop now and I'll see you again soon.